Hello everyone and welcome to my post-match analysis. If you want to get involved, make sure you do leave your thoughts on the match anyway. I will be replying to all your comments and your absolute legends. I will feature them all in the next episode. All your fan reaction, comments and interaction. Leave your man of the matches on tonight's fantastic, amazing performance by Liverpool against Wolves. A very good side. Wolverhampton Wanderers anyway, 7th in the league for a reason. Very good counter-attacking side. They took points off Manchester City this season. Possibly, I think they are the only team, really, apart from Liverpool, to take points off the champions anyway. But really, I want to start off by giving a whole lot of credit to Wolves anyway, before we talk about Liverpool's great performance tonight. But huge credit has to go to Wolves tonight. There's a way in which they approached the game. They weren't very much... You'd think from a promoted side, they might play a bit cagey, but they stuck to their game. They stuck to their game plan, in which that has got them into the position that it has this season. Some amazing counter-attacking football. I'm loving the football and they're playing with a whole host of Portuguese amazing youngsters anyway. Traore on the wing, the Spanish lad, Moutinho, the ex-Monaco player. He really couldn't find his footing on tonight, but I think with Wolves, if they had a lot more really quality in the final third, they could very much have got 1 or 2 goals tonight anyway. I think that was the difference between Liverpool and Wolves anyway tonight, was the real quality in the final third, because there was a lot of chances for Wolves, really. They had a lot more of the chances anyway. I think they registered a lot more shots on target anyway, everyone. But let me know your thoughts. Let me leave your man of the matches. Just let me get the statistics up for tonight's game anyway. They're just loading. Obviously, possession-wise, Liverpool had 61% compared to Wolves' 38% possession as expected. Wolves registered 5 shots on target to Liverpool's 6. And Liverpool had a total of 15 shots compared to Wolves' 11 shots anyway. Off target, both with 4 shots anyway. Liverpool had 5 shots blocked anyway. And any other key statistics? You could tell from the defensive tackles, Wolves made a lot more, 71.9 compared to Liverpool's 66.7. That's if you do like it. I'll tell you a little bit of statistics anyway, but really, I do not want to pick a man of the match. I want to pick a man of the match for the whole entire team anyway, for Liverpool. All the lads done amazing. Virgil van Dijk, obviously, for his goal. Mohamed Salah as well. Fabinho doing it once again. That lovely little bit of movement, his cleverness, really. It's refreshing to see a Liverpool midfielder, and really a midfield that likes to... He's got the intelligence to run into space. You're seeing it off the free kick. Salah took the free kick. It wasn't the best free kick, was it, everyone? But he had the intelligence to really get into that box. But Mane played Fabinho through out on the wing, and it was a lovely ball. But Salah does not have to do much, really, because the fantastic delivery by the Brazilian. He literally smacks it right across goal. Perfect on a plate for the Egyptian anyway, and Salah's just like, nice one, Fab, and he directs it right into the middle of the goal anyway. Fantastic quality goal by Mohamed Salah. You could see from his smile, and at the end of tonight's game, he could have really had a hat-trick tonight, couldn't he, if a bit more of the luck, little bit of bobbles here and there went Salah's way anyway. He did well to really stay on his feet on a couple of bad tackles anyway from Wolves, but really the conditions really tonight really helped both teams. You could have both teams like to pass the ball a lot of rounds anyway, but you could see from the loss of possession in which Liverpool tonight, I think we were very, very sloppy. I wanted everyone let me know your thoughts on Liverpool's, even though we did register a lot of possession, as I've just said then, but there was moments and periods in that game where I'm just picking Bobby Firmino, but there was a lot of Liverpool players that lost possession of the ball. But when Bobby did pick up the ball tonight, he is our key man, really, in terms of our attacking play. But there was a couple of times he was losing possession of the ball, and Wolves were constantly coming back at us. which was great by Wolves. You expect them, that's what they're going to do, because they're the home team anyway. But I felt tonight we could have kept hold of the ball a lot better, and I think that's what Jurgen Klopp will say anyway tonight. But regardless of that, in the larger picture of things anyway, Liverpool are 4 points clear tonight, and that's amazing. That was what we needed to do. We've put the points on the board already. We can all sit down, enjoy Christmas, watch the rest of the fixtures tomorrow, and obviously enjoy Crimbo. And that's the best Christmas present that Liverpool could have given to every fellow Liverpool fan around the world. Nice one, boys. But yeah, I didn't really want to pick a man of the match. If all of them played fantastic. Henderson in that central defensive role, obviously replacing Gini Wijnaldum. I was really impressed by everyone, but Henderson played very well tonight. He was very much looking for a forward pass, and there was a couple of times when Virgil van Dijk was screaming at him. It wasn't very much Henderson's fault. I think it was the way in which how well Wolves compacted the midfield, really. You look at how they set up. They made it very difficult for Liverpool tonight in terms of, obviously, they could switch it from a 3 to the 5 back, and they congested the whole midfield anyway. But what I loved tonight was the way in which Liverpool opened up Wolves on some occasions, and that's really when you're coming from a championship level up to the Premier League anyway. No discredit to the way Wolves played tonight, because I tell you what, if, as I said at the beginning, at the top of the show, if Wolves had, no discredit, they got a lot of great players, but if they had really great players that could take those chances anyway, the back end of that match, the young Wolves lad who come on in the second half, he had a great chance to hit the back of the Robbo's heel, didn't it? I think it was round about the 88th minute. That could have been 2-1 anyway, could have been a different scoreline if Wolves did take their chances, but we're happy, aren't we, everyone? Let me know your thoughts on the match as well. Leave your man of the matches. I've talked Alisson's distribution. I go through. Everyone had a great game. I'm trying to think. Virgil van Dijk, he speaks for himself, but I tell you what, this fella is very much transformed this football club in terms of the defensive. How many years have we cried out? How many times have we all spoke prior to Liverpool signing Virgil van Dijk? If you're an OG of the channel anyway, we talked about it so much prior to his signing, prior to him moving to Liverpool. We said £75 million is very cheap for the lad, and I'd happily pay £200 million for Virgil van Dijk now, because I think even still in this current climate and financial structure in football, that's cheap for what he's doing for Liverpool from a defensive point of view. But you just look at how cool, calm and composed. We haven't had that since the days of Sammy FBA, Jamie Carragher, the Hansons, the Phil Thompsons. My dad used back then used to talk about Phil Tomo and the legendary centre backs that you can just you're relaxed when they're on the ball. They're very calm, composed. Yeah, Alisson got caught out a couple of times tonight, but I think we're all fine with that. If Alisson does concede a goal in the future, touch wood he doesn't. But if that's the way he plays his football. That's the goalkeeper in which we signed from AS Roma. He's very much a ball-playing footballer as a goalie anyway. But him and Ederson at Manchester City, the development of football, that's what you need to do. And tonight, Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp will be always continuing to tell their goalkeepers to play it round the back. Yeah, there's a couple of times when all of us as fans, as Liverpool fans, are like, heart in our mouths when if Alisson does miscontrol the ball, tries to do a little cheeky turn, but that's Liverpool's game. That's how Jurgen Klopp wants his players to play football. And Alisson's basically another defender / midfielder, is passing range and ability anyway, but he played well. Mane, I felt tonight, yet again, there's a couple of times when, as always, when we do watch Liverpool, I think people don't really understand, especially outside of Liverpool, like, he always misses a load of chances, but it's just his movement. You all see it when you're watching the Liverpool. Like, he is frustrating sometimes when he does miss it looks like an easy one-on-one, but I tell you what, is the movement that lad does off the ball, as well as Bobby Firmino, but mainly Sadio Mane over the last couple of weeks, has been superb. The lad's getting into space. Yeah, he might be not scoring every chance, but he's getting into those positions. I'd rather, and all of us would be a lot more frustrated if Sadio Mane was not getting into those positions. But tonight, he was picking up a lot of pockets of space and really exposing that Wolves wide areas. And that allowed Mohamed Salah, especially the back end of that second half. You're seeing Salah, didn't we, tonight? He was just driving right through the middle of that Wolves defence. But that was created by the space of Bobby Firmino, the space of Adam Lallana. Shout out to Adam Lallana as well. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Naby Keita, he did look like a bad injury, but if you have any updates on that, I will let you know first anyway. But hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, Naby Keita's not badly injured. But yeah, it's the movement they make, and shout out to Lallana when he did come on. This is a crucial time in his Liverpool career now, isn't it, everyone? He needs to step up to the plate now and very much take account of his, and take the shape by the scruff of the neck, really, in terms of, you've got this chance this season. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is out for the rest of the season. If Naby Keita, touchwood, he's fine. But if Lallana does need to come into these next coming fixtures against Newcastle, and then obviously Arsenal and Manchester City in the new year, Adam, I'm hoping, because there's a lot of critics outside Liverpool, inside Liverpool as a fan base anyway. I'm 50-50. This is a very big, crucial next couple of months from Adam Lallana. But tonight, he done a fantastic job. He kept it simple, but his movements off the ball, getting into those pockets, it was like Naby Keita wasn't even on the pitch. He didn't even leave, because he picked up where Naby was doing great anyway. Fabinho, once again, class. It's such a joy, and it's so amazing. It's so boss to watch Naby Keita and Firmino in that midfield. I tell you what, give it another 6 months and hopefully we've got a league title under our belt, but there's a long way. Very, 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 very long way. But if we keep playing game at a game, we're looking at one game at a time. Never, never, never. I don't think any of us do get carried away, really, anyway. But always play a game at a time. You play the first game in front of you. If you have to rest players, win the game in front of you at first. If it's in the Champions League, FA Cup, I'm not really bothered. Every match is so important this season. Liverpool have got into a position now that is great. And tonight, huge credit to Wolves, as I've already said. Fantastic performance by them. Unlucky that they couldn't take their chances, but Liverpool, yet again, marching on. We go against Newcastle and then Arsenal and then City, which will be the big 6-pointer anyway, in terms of hopefully we do. But we've got our points on the board. But I think Jurgen Klopp and everyone, I want to know your thoughts on tonight's match. But Jurgen Klopp will be very, very satisfied on tonight's performance. We done our job. We knew what Wolves were going to do. Very counter-attacking sides. They got in a lot more than Manchester United did last week. And that's credit to the football they're playing. The formation in which they play allows for them to very much crowd the midfield, as I've already said. But counter-attacking, as they have been doing tonight, and they very much will finish mid-table, even top 7, 6 really, that if they continue to play the way they did tonight anyway. They've got a fantastic bunch of lads, but Liverpool have got an even better bunch of lads at the football club at this moment stage in time. Really, I think I'm trying to think of everyone. Virgil van Dijk have touched on. His goal was absolutely class, wasn't it? We watched the Arsenal game a couple of weeks back, when he could have had a hat-trick, couldn't he, if he would have took every single chance. But tonight, that was a striker's finish. Cristiano Ronaldo, was that you, mate, with that finish? But Virgil van Dijk, Robbo with a lovely ball. It was a scruffy clearance by Wolves, but it was a lovely ball into Virgil van Dijk's, and he just volleyed it like an absolute legendary striker into the back of the net. I was speaking to my dad before, when we were watching a match, and I was like, he needs to score. It's been since Everton that he's last scored, hasn't he? In the Merseyside derby, in his very first appearance for the football club. But hopefully, that is the first of many in the Premier League this season for Virgil van Dijk. If that's one thing we could talk about Virgil, hopefully he can contribute a lot more in terms of his goal tally. But as long as he keeps out clean sheets and continues to do what he's been doing, and he improves his defence as he already has done. But he's been an absolute gem of a signing anyway. Everyone, thank you very much. Apologies if this is a bit of a long video, but I'm made up and absolutely buzzing like every single one of you. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your players of the match anyway, your man of the matches really. But mainly whether you thought Wolves played very well, what you liked about Wolves, and really where do you see them finishing in the league table. But everyone, I will be releasing a video tomorrow after work. I finish about 6, 7, so a video should be coming up about 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow, so keep an eye on that. I will feature all your comments anyway. But if you like this video, drop a like on the video for the amazing Reds performance. Not for me, for this amazing football club anyway. Everyone, I will see you before Christmas. But yeah, have a quality rest of your night, and Liverpool have done us proud once again, everyone. Let me know your thoughts on the match. But everyone, have a quality rest of your Friday night. Have a good weekend. If you're doing anything Saturday, I will speak to you tomorrow anyway. But Liverpool and Jurgen and Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah as well. Boys, keep on winning football matches, because you're doing fantastic as of late. But yeah, this season is a very long season. Not going to get carried away, but by winning 3 points every single week, it does help gain momentum, gain confidence throughout the whole season anyway. But we take a game at a time, and we go again next week anyway. But everyone, have a quality rest of your night, and well played Liverpool, come on. And I will see you in another video tomorrow, everyone. See you around about 8 or 9 tomorrow, everyone, for an upload. But yeah, you legends, you'll never walk alone, and thank you very much for watching the video. You absolute legends. See you later. You'll never walk alone. Come on, Liverpool.